Completing this project on our farm in northern Portugal has been a long time coming. It's a vision coming to life 3 years later.
This wall looks so cool, love.
It's going to be great, isn't it?
Isn't it?
And as our stone house build edges ever closer to us starting on the interiors, is this exterior finish that we really hope to get over the line today.
So today is going to be a big day.
The question is, can we do it all before these guys move in?
All the biggest days at the moment are the days when the tractor or the digger arrives. What's that, Crusoe? Yeah, so exactly, we've been working pretty hard on these. Yeah, what have you got around your face? Hola, Agostinho. So today is going to be a big day, folks. We've got stuff going on. So as you've been watching in previous episodes, Marcus has been busy knocking some stone together and building these rather spectacular stairs. Look, there we go, all the way up the side there. But what I wanted from this particular wall was a little bit of interest, something that added some fun to what could have just been a big long stone wall, and I think we've really managed to create that. Okay, so what is the actual plan today? The plan is gate posts and gates, and to finish off this wall completely, and I'm super excited for it. It's been a while since we've had these we finished this project type of episodes, but things are really starting to move on the build. We had a conversation yesterday with our contractors asking about timelines and timescales. On Monday we're going to get a calendar that's going to detail every single thing that's going to happen when and how long it's going to take to finish the entire house. Imagine that, folks. Amazing stuff is about to start happening. But first, we're going to finish this wall, and I, for one, am super excited to see how it all comes together and whether the vision that we had when we started this wall a month or so ago is actually going to be what it looks like when we finish it. Stick with us, folks. At the end of this episode, we'll have an answer. All right, and the second part of the jigsaw puzzle is just driving down the hill there. Marcus is on his way, and Daniel, two legends of the build.
Oh, it is starting to look so beautiful. Look at that. And what a fun staircase for the boys, huh? Perfect.
So the day starts with laying another foundation stone. If you look down the bottom of the wall, we've basically been using the biggest stones to go at the bottom, biggest, strongest, heaviest stones to go along the bottom, and then building up from there, we've gone for smaller stones and more interesting designs, you know, a bit more intricacy.
Oh, that's a lovely big one. So obviously this wall is serving a couple of different purposes. Not only is it supposed to look very beautiful, because it is our front driveway, it's the first thing people will see as they come down onto the property, but it's also really important that it's strong and that it secures this bank. I also just had a memory of the first time we did any work on this field. When we got here, obviously there wasn't a lovely cobbled driveway down here. This was just a big field. We tried various things with it. I think we once tried to grow oats down here, which was a colossal failure. But I remember so clearly the day that Agostinho came and worked with João to clear an enormous amount of brambles off of these grapevine posts. This whole edge of this field was a blanket of brambles, and they spent the morning kind of hacking them back, cutting them away, peeling them off, and the change was phenomenal. I think we got a really cool time lapse of it, actually. I'll see if I can find it, because it was an amazing day of transformation. And then obviously from there we've developed it into the space it is today, which is probably one of the single most transformational parts of this entire journey, because it's changed the access to the property. It's given us the opportunity to build this house so that building stuff can come down here and heavy machinery and vehicles. So this little terrace has had quite a process, and it's kind of fun that Agostinho was here at the very beginning of kind of peeling back the history and is now here creating its future. Careful for the out of Marcus's way.
Quickly.
It is going
Very
really
quickly.
swift.
I'm
Really quick.
kind of hanging around because I want the gate posts to go in so I can start building the gate, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, these guys have got a really good rhythm between them, Agostinho and Marcus. Interestingly, the first time Marcus and Agostinho worked together was when they started building this wall. So, they've just picked it up and started working really nicely together. I love to see that. I'm really excited to be able to put some support up here for these plants that have just been sliding gently down the bank last summer.
You can, yeah.
What do you think? Tá bom? Boa. Is it going to be okay?
Só se tu depois quisesse, olha,
Okay.
isolava com mais. Eu vou meter uma pedra daqui,
Sim.
para aí,
Okay.
e depois uma por aqui.
Beton.
Depois eu faço um quarto de betão.
Sim. Okay. Cemento. Okay, boa. All right. We're not going to fix the pipe. We're going to cement over the top of it.
I think that sounds smart, doesn't it?
Well, you know, if you think in the olden days, all those kind of pipes were cement anyway.
Yeah.
Plastic is a fairly new thing, isn't it?
Eu saio a casa assim.
Sim.
É, o betão seguro.
Eu boto aqui betão, ó,
Beton. Okay.
meto aqui betão, fica seguro.
Okay. Okay. So we go higher.
Eu sei assim, estás a ver?
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, look at you, dude. I think we're going to go for one of the big stones now, which will be nice because I'm really looking forward to seeing all of the stones out the way and used.
It'll be so good, won't it?
Yeah, I'd just be clean and tidy eventually, finally.
So guys, 2026 is the year we're going to finish this entire project.
Yeah, they told us yesterday, didn't they, that it would be
like
finished,
they needed off their books, basically, our contractors, because they got so busy. But yeah, so that's everything, like pavements, this all fixed and re-cobbled, paralleloshed. The house obviously finished inside and out and livable. So, darling, Christmas in Portugal in our house, first Christmas.
I love that
I think
idea.
It's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
We better start looking at flights for the wombats. It's a bit early for your cheese sandwich. But
chickens are nowhere to be seen.
I did just take a really lovely looking fresh loaf of sourdough out of the oven. So Marmite toast.
No, yeah, let's go for it.
Should be here soon. Hang on, sweetie.
Waiting for me. Mom, what are you waiting for me?
Right, you're going to go and see Joao?
Yep. Miss you.
Miss you. Love you. Have fun.
I'm going to have a biscuit.
A biscuit?
He's going to give me a biscuit. Bye, Mom.
Bye, baby. Love you. Good?
Yeah.
How's it looking? I'm getting back into my sourdough era, everybody. Yum, yum. I actually had to resurrect a starter. I killed my first one, but I managed to get some more from the lovely Danny at Bailey's Homestead. So, thanks, Daddy. I'm so happy to be making bread again. What just happened? Darling, did it just fly up and try and take it out your hand?
Yeah, chicken's trying to get my Marmite bread.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Oh my God. The guys have just decided to take a very quick tea break, and I just wanted to mention, you might have caught our last episode from Istanbul over on our travel channel, TheNewbys Explore. Our second one is coming out this Friday, so if you haven't gone over and had a watch, please do. We so appreciate you guys' support over there. And something that we've been really leaning on for all of our travels worldwide, but especially around Europe, is an eSIM from Simify. An eSIM basically means that you don't need to buy a physical SIM card anymore when you get to where you're going. All you do is install it on your phone before you head off, and then you activate it as soon as you land, and you are instantly connected in your new destination. Isn't technology great? We've been using Simify's Europe eSIM, which is incredibly useful if you're visiting a variety of different European countries, moving from Spain to Portugal to France, maybe even further afield to Italy. It means that your data works across multiple countries without having to worry about switching SIM cards, choosing different data plans, running out of data, or those terrible, pesky roaming charges. To set it up, all you've got to do is download the Simify app. Choose your Europe plan and follow the super simple steps within the app itself. And then when you land, all you've got to do is switch on your Simify line, turn on data roaming, and you're good to go. You can get to 20% off your eSIM from Simify for a very limited time if you use our code TheNewbys20. And if you miss that window, then use the TheNewbys15 and you'll get 15% off your eSIM from Simify. I'll pop a link in the description below this video, but you can also just scan the QR code that's on your screen now with the camera on your phone, and you will be good to go, wherever that might be.
Well, it's getting hot. It's going very, very well this morning. Look, the fellas have put in this part of the wall here. It's really starting to look very, very special. Tara and myself and the boys, we're heading out fairly shortly to go and look at some tiles, in fact, from a company that I'm very, very, very excited to talk to. They're about 2 hours drive away from here. So that'll either be later in this episode or perhaps next episode. Let's see how it works out. But for now, what I really want to do is get the gate posts in place before I head on out to look at that tiles. Here we go. There we go. These are quite fragile. I say quite fragile. They are big, long pieces of granite, but we want to make sure that they go in one piece. Fingers crossed. All right, there it is. First one. Fingers crossed this goes well.
Guys are loading up that second post, bringing them round. I'm so interested to see how this is going to look. Nice work. One down, one to go.
What we've got at the moment is two posts that we want to get vertical to each other. So, for example, the bottom could be 50 centimeters or a foot wide. The top must also be 50 centimeters or a foot wide. Not only that, but we want to make sure that they're both upright, not squonk, or that they're not leaning forward or leaning backwards as a normal fence post would do. But trying to do that with 250 kilo piece of stone is pretty tough work. Not only do we have to make sure all of that and that and that and that and this is all right, we've got to make sure that they're not twisted like this as they go in, so that they're nice square on, so that when we put a gate inside, it can open and close, and it just looks a lot nicer. And so the issue we've had there is trying to get the post to not be twisted. This one's perfect because it's up against the stone wall. This one's sitting on its own and it's just a little bit twisted, so we've been trying to push it back round that way so that it'll sit nicely. Got a clamp in there. Hopefully when Agostinho takes his chain away and the tractor pulls away, it's not going to twist back to where it really wants to be. So it looks like it's going to be a trip to the garden centre a bit later, just to put in another couple of hedgerow pieces there. And then the question is, do we build the wall up a little bit higher? I quite like it that height, but what it will mean is that we'll want to plant some taller plants along the front of the wall right there, so that we can grow the hedge. I really want it to be above head height all the way round. Things like that take a really, really long time to achieve, which is why 3 years ago we planted this hedge with this particular vision in mind. Big project, guys.
Nice to see it coming to life, love.
Isn't it?
Nice work, everybody. Right, folks, we left you yesterday just as those gate posts went in, and we actually left the farm. We spent the night away last night and we did something super cool. I am so excited to share it with you guys. We actually went to a Portuguese handmade tile factory. It was eye-opening and inspiring in all of the best ways. So tune in next time, because I think that will be in the next episode, our journey down to see these tiles and see how they're made and see how they're created. So do make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. But anyway, while we were away, Agostinho and Marcus finished that wall. It looks incredible. So let's head down, have a look and see what John's got planned, because I know it's something big. There's the gate posts looking fab. And if we wander through here, we'll see how much has been done. Marcus is down there mixing cement. Have a look at this. We now have a completed wall all the way along. So this is where we kind of left off yesterday. The guys had sort of half done this bit, and Marcus has just finished pushing the cement through. So concrete, just finished pushing the concrete in. So that is all pretty much completed. Obviously needs to be tidied and rendered properly, pointed properly, but it's looking so lovely. And he's just going to start finishing up now the pointing between those stones, and then the whole thing is just going to settle beautifully. Oh, that's better. That's got to be the noisiest cement mixer in all of Portugal. This wall looks so cool, love.
Yeah, it's going to be great, isn't it?
Isn't it? Oh, it's that time of year, isn't it, where it's just like work becomes hot.
Well, what?
Work becomes hot and sweaty.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we've got to get those posts, and then we can start making the
gate. What you thinking?
Well, this is wood that I got left over from when we built the tiny house bathroom.
Okay.
So I'm going to use this wood, drill some holes in it and see if we can make a gate. What I don't want is that it takes longer than a couple of hours, because I've got a lot of other things going on at the moment that I really want to get done. And then this afternoon I really want to be able to spend some time sticking some plants and getting this hedge looking a little bit more like a hedge. So I want to make sure there's enough time for that today.
We also have a joiner coming to see us this afternoon.
What time is he coming?
About 4, just before 4 o'clock he should be here.
Okay. Dead.
What, the bit or the drill?
The drill bit. That's €10 worth of drill. Done.
Is it?
Mm.
Glimmer neck.
Okay.
Obrigada, Daniel. Saved by the bell, love.
Yeah, that's just maybe not strong enough drill.
That blue granite is hectic hard, isn't it?
It's very, very hard. Yeah.
See? Mais duro. Very strong.
Okay. Fica aqui, ó. Fica aqui. Obrigado, Daniel. Obrigado. There's my hole. Those holes are just so that the lock piece can just go straight into the stone. I'm not going to put a wooden frame up that side. A couple of reasons. First reason is it's a bit wonky as a piece of stone. And the second reason is if I take another 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from the width of the gate, it's going to be really, really narrow.
Yeah.
And then maybe, just maybe, one day in the future, I won't be able to fit through that gate. Only if you're really lucky though, darling.
Love, what I know about you is it's really, really, really unlikely.
There's some wood. What do I make it out of the thinner pine? All of this wood has come from the farm. When we've chopped down trees, we've sent it to the sawmill and had it all chopped up. This stuff, that's a nice light gate, isn't it? As opposed to a big heavy one. I think we go with the light gate and just put a couple of cross beams on it.
I agree.
Make it super simple.
Yeah.
All right, I've got some drier wood over here with the light wood. Don't have enough of that one. Use a different one. Trying that type of tree on my shoulder. There we go. Yeah, it's too hot.
It's horrible, isn't it?
I
Well,
got
it's
it.
not horrible, it's nice. Sun is here, but it is hot. I can hardly see the screen either.
You know what's great? In the movies, all the fit people, they get that sweat mark like that, a little bit under the armpits and all the way down the back. I'm a bit like Buddha, I get my sweat patch on my tummy. All right.
That's not supposed to happen.
Don't like the sound of that.
Slightly terrifying.
Okay, just take a quick break from the sun mostly. Eduardo, our architect, has just arrived with a fellow who's a carpenter, a joiner, to come and have a look at the kitchen. I'm in two minds about all of it, to be honest, because yes, I really want to be able to build a kitchen myself in here, but I don't have a workshop and I don't have the tools to make the lines and the cuts, you know, really perfect. We're building a big old expensive house here and we want the final finish to look beautiful, so getting a little bit of help there might be a good idea, just because the kit and the machines, they're going to make that final finish really, really beautiful. Whereas I have built 2 kitchens here in Portugal in the past and they've all worked out pretty nicely, but there are definitely, for the trained eye, faults in them that I'd prefer not to have to look at when I walk into my house here. So whilst, you know, I have enjoyed building out of pieces of wood cabinets and making furniture like that, I think at this moment in time, getting some help on board is going to be useful. So I'm inside right now. Eduardo, our architect, has brought along a joiner who's doing some sketches by the looks of things, and Tara is having a good old chit-chat about what the kitchen is going to look like. Good question. So this right here, this plan right here is the back wall.
Yeah.
For me, that's going to be super important. We want to make sure that it isn't just a beautiful kitchen, but it's also a really practical kitchen. Then we're going to want the sink on this side of the window, I
We
think,
do,
isn't it?
100%.
So the dishwasher can be further pushed down that side.
So could we put the sink...
Put the cooker here.
What about cooker there and sink there, so that nothing's in front of the window? So sink here, so that you can stand here and look out the windows.
Yeah, and it ought to be a double sink as well, I think, isn't it? Big sink, 90 centimetres.
Yeah, not double sink,
Porcelain?
big sink. Yeah, definitely, like farmhouse sink.
Fiesta time, everybody. Taking a break for the kitchen. There we go. Are you going down, Crusoe? Huh? Nice, well done, guys. Obrigado. Obrigado, obrigado. Ciao. That's fun. Very good. Sorry about that.
So you guys remember how at the start of this episode we said that this project would be finished by the end of it? Well, I think you can probably tell we've got a lot going on, and that John definitely gave it everything he had to get it over the line. Our build is entering such an exciting new phase, and in the next few weeks we're going to be taking you all on a journey off the farm to meet the makers and creators that we hope will help us realise the vision we have for this home. We can't wait to take you on that journey, so please make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you all next time. We're off to the festa. Ciao for now.